Hey, what's up, Justin here, and what I wanted to talk about today is conflict. So anyone who's into self-development or progressing themselves in the world is going to experience conflict at some point. Now, I've kind of gotten to a point where I've been paranoid, and every room I enter, I want to maybe be the alpha male, or I'm kind of sizing everyone up to some extent. And it's probably not that healthy in the long term to come from that perspective, but basically conflict will happen at a point where you have to, I guess, out-alpha someone else. And it's not from a being bigger and stronger kind of way. It's actually from a deeper psychological, energetic way in which you win these really small battles, which it might seem like, but underlying everything is actually a much deeper battle. Now, an example would be a quarrel over where to move a piece of furniture or something. But the idea is, if you have a really, really, really strong conviction and you've mentally decided that you're going to go to the ends of the earth to win this conflict, you might come out on top, because people can just sense that in your energy and your sub-communication. So even though it's a superficial thing that you're talking about, it goes a lot deeper into your psychology in regards to who's going to win the battle. Now, another aspect of it is like, isn't that going to make enemies? And it's not a battle in regards to someone wins and someone loses. I mean, it is in a way, but usually it's the person, whoever cracks first and says something negative, they're the loser. So it's actually you're out positiving out other people, because if someone cracks and they say something shitty or just negative or some snarky little comment, that means you win, right? If you stay positive longer than the other person, then you win and you out-alpha them. And that's the way how it comes down to, for example, a chimpanzee won't go up to the alpha male and just try and pick a fight out of nowhere. They'll spend months and years grooming all the other chimps in the society and basically making all these friendship groups and these alliances. So when they do go for that battle or that conflict, then they have at least the support of a large proportion of their tribe. And I'm kind of attributing life of chimpanzees to the life of humans in a way. The idea is, if you engage in conflict, you're actually being more positive than the other person, and if you crack or you get triggered or you say some snarky little comment, you lose the conflict. So the fact that you've gone out there and you've built relationships and you've worked hard on yourself and you've exhibited self-discipline and you've done all the right things, those are things that all add up into your life experience, and those tiny little things all add up together into that little moment when you have a little argument about something and someone just submits because they can subconsciously tell that you've got more conviction, you've put more work into yourself, you've got a larger social network, which is actually going to keep you more emotionally stable when those periods come, because you know you've got a background of like a network of people backing you up who've got your back. So you're going to win the conflict if you go through any experiences like that. I'm having a deep conviction and also having a network of people that you've put a lot of energy, effort, and selflessness into. So this is what might happen if you try and go on the life of progressing in society. And I know, like, I don't really want to push myself into a place where I'm trying to be the smartest person in the room or the strongest, most secure person in the room, but I really tried to numb myself for years, and I tried to work at a blue-collar job where I just had a task to do, and I was fine with that. I had enough money to live on, and I could just relax in my spare time and spend the least amount of time working and just enjoy my life. I really, really tried to do that, and I just, in the long run, I just realized that I was making an impact. So I used to go and lie underneath a tree when I was on break, and after a couple months I went to the tree where I'd lie under just to relax, and there was a big imprint of my body, and I realized that even though I'm doing nothing, I'm trying to do nothing, I'm trying to stay out of everybody's way, I really realized that even that is making a huge impact on the world, and it's no escape from making an impact on the world. So when I decided to progress myself, I experienced a lot of conflicts, but sometimes I experience it in a way where it feels like I'm almost expelling demons of hidden negative thoughts from the other people, and when they say something petty or negative or snarky or something to try and bring me down, and I've stayed stable and optimistic and positive, I've won that battle, and I've also kind of expelled something from them that they've been hiding maybe. I've brought that to life, and then that's when I win, because I've made them say something negative, but also they win because they've expressed themselves in a way where they were forced to say something that maybe they didn't even realize about themselves. So it's really a positive thing in other ways, and conflict is going to happen no matter what. So if you can just understand the deeper psychology that's going on when you have little arguments with people, when you are the one that stays positive and they are the ones that crack, and you take that pain from them on yourself and they use that pain to grow yourself, then it's actually quite fun and you can make a game out of it. And when you go into the room, you know that you've experienced the most pain and hardship and trials and tribulations, and then you can just go in there and an alpha male smiles when they enter the room. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.